Over the past decade, the growth in high-skilled jobs has largely been confined to Australia's biggest cities. Meanwhile, in rural and regional Australia, lower-skilled jobs have been growing fastest. This skills gap is increasing regional disparities in income and employment opportunities, despite the promises of technology and infrastructure as solutions to the tyranny of remoteness. Data from the 2016 census allow us to see how the skills of the Australian workforce have changed over the past decade. The Australian Bureau of Statistics, ABS, classifies Australian occupations into skill groups based on the amount of training and experience required to do the job. High-skilled jobs, such as teachers, accountants and scientists, generally require a bachelor's degree as a minimum. This group accounts for 31.6% of the Australian workforce and has enjoyed the fastest growth rate since 2006, at 8.3%. However, when we map employment growth over the past decade, we see a stark difference between cities and regional areas. Growth in high-skilled jobs has exceeded the national average in the Northern Territory and Queensland, the areas in blue. In parts of Queensland, Victoria and New South Wales, the growth in high-skilled jobs is in line with the national average, areas coloured white. By far the largest areas are where growth in high-skilled jobs is below the average, areas coloured red. Virtually all the areas with above-average growth in high-skilled jobs are found in the biggest cities. The smaller cities of Adelaide and Canberra hover around the average in terms of growth in high-skilled jobs, while Hobart and Darwin are below average. The sparsely populated Queensland and Northern Territory outback are the only regional areas that have recorded above-average growth in high-skilled jobs. In contrast with the rest of Australia, workers in regional communities are increasingly moving into lower-skilled occupations. Lower-skilled jobs require vocational qualifications, for example a TAFE certificate, and they include occupations such as aged carers, baristas, drivers and sales assistants. The growth rates of lower-skilled jobs are above the national average in regional areas and below the average in the centre of the big cities. Our research finds that jobs, particularly the highly skilled, white-collar kind, are becoming increasingly collaborative. Complex tasks and rapidly changing work environments have increased the need for workers who can collaborate with others to solve problems and who are open to continuous learning. Roles for highly skilled workers, like big data analysts and social media marketing consultants, are becoming more specialized. This specialization means more collaboration with other specialists and greater scope to service market niches. The productive advantages of cities are self-reinforcing. Skilled workers benefit from the opportunity to learn from and add value with other skilled workers. The coordination costs of this collaborative work are reduced when team members are co-located. Employers also benefit from proximity to similar firms because there is a larger pool of skilled candidates for new jobs and better access to potential business partners.